Hi guys, welcome and good evening. I'm just sharing the link, so give me 2 minutes so that I can focus here.
ट्रैक को डाल दे अंदर में ट्रैक्स को अंदर जल्दी से जब से काम कर जल्दी से वो आराम से ट्रेन पे डाल दे
Okay, so now I am live. Let me just set up the chat so I can read. Hi guys, hi Suraj, hi Jeremy, hi Arun, hi Vasudha, hi Soma. I hope you all had a good weekend and relaxing long weekend, I would say. Uh, now you're all energized to do some good trading, understand some nice moves so that you can do some really good profit in the market in the coming week. Hi Shri, hi Nitesh, hi Vivek, hi VTG. So guys, first come first, I will start from the my basic scan, which is inside day, because this is the new week. So we'll do from the inside week, and we'll see what are the possible inside weeks, inside days, and then we'll look into the list of our uh, tickers and what are their plans. People who are joining it for the first time, they should just be aware of the fact that yes, I use this pre-planning for my market analysis for next day. What I do is I choose some tickers, have some buys on them, prepare for a good entry area, and whenever they are there, I try to enter in that area or whatever mentioned above or below that area, and then I enter with options in case I'm doing stocks, or I enter with futures if I'm doing ES or NK. And then I look out for target 1 or target 2. I keep stop loss on a 15-minute candle close. It means if the price closes below on a 15-minute candle, only then I execute my stop losses. I do not physically place my stop losses. And then if the market opens above target 1, then I keep target 2 as my potential target and target 1 as my stop loss. All right, this is for people who are coming for the first time. I don't know how many are there, but if you're there for the first time, this is how I'd follow. And for each ticker, we'll do certain Fibonacci analysis, certain level of regression channel, and some 1234 EMA magic. That's about it. All right, so let me start from the scan. So I'm making it to a weekly scan. So Microsoft, JD, DDOG, and MDB. So Microsoft is an inside week. I'm just making a note inside week. Day here. So Microsoft and JD, Microsoft. JD, I don't have it. So Chinese sticker, another one. DDOG and MDB. Inside day between Thursday and Friday. Okay, there's a lot of tickers. Microsoft Meta. So Microsoft is inside day, inside week. Then Meta, is also there inside day. AMD is inside day. PayPal is inside day from my list. Then these Square, I was looking at Square. Uh, okay, Square. Yes. So this is my few picks which I want to cover for tomorrow. And in case you have any other ticker you want to discuss, I will share the Zoom link in the end so that if you want to talk, you want to share your screen, you want to get some things discussed or reviewed, it is more than welcome. And in case you have any queries, you can please ask your queries side by side. I'll try to answer if I can, otherwise I'll address them at the end of my session. So hi guys, welcome to my channel for a new week, new year, most likely. And this should be certainly a year where we will have much more clarity than what we had last year. All right, so let me just start with ES. I'm going into the charts. I'm just clicking. Yes, ES is right there. Now, ES is, if you see, ES has broken out. This, let me take one more time horizon. Let me add time frame, intraday time interval, 5 years duration time. Add, okay. So this is, I want to take a 5 year period. So you will see that when this regression channel was built, we had first got pain around this area, then this area. Once we failed here, we came back and tested the green line. We tried up, couldn't go up to test, so we came back and tested again, and then we bounced. We failed. We came back and test the trend line. We failed. We tried again once more. We failed once more. This time we have like back to back break above this area. Plus, for the very first time since we have broken out of the bull ride, like towards the bearish side, this is the first or second time we are towards this long-term channel line. So breakout here will be really, really bullish. And you will see, just going to clear it, that we are just right there. Once we break above this, we are potentially going towards a bigger range, which is 4,300. 4,300, 4,260 is something like this area where we had struggled a lot. 4,160, 4,300. These are potential candidates if we break out above this trend line. This could happen again. I'm not saying we are end with the bear market or bull market theory. No, we are just looking at the price. We are respecting where the price is breaking out or breaking down. And depending on that, we are taking appropriate trades. So in this case, we should trade towards bullish sentiment if we can break above this area, which is the long-term red line. Okay. And in case we break below this 3995, then the 12 EMA will come as the first support, and then the 34 EMA with Fibonacci. Now, this should act as a good, decent support. Now, if their earnings are really, really terrible, or Fed increases up to 50 basis points, which is not likely as based on the CPI numbers, or something drastically changes, we should hold this 13 and 15 area. A loss of this will be significant. Okay, so keep in mind that yes, everything as of now, looking at the price action, we have a good rounding base. We actually had a good consolidation in this area. We are trying to break above this line, if we are successful, then we have good potential towards 4300. And then we will decide whether we are going up or going down. But once we get out of this range, we do not have any stiff resistance for us. Okay, let me just clear this. And one more thing I wanted to cover was this inverted head and shoulder pattern. But this is like uh, a very insane amount of inverted head shoulders like this, because this is actually a U, not a V. So I would say that this is something where we might break little 4075 of this inverted head and shoulders. So keep an eye on 4075 area as well. So I'll go to my sheet. It is positive, but I still want 4030 40 area to go higher. So in terms of it did make a higher high, higher low. Since we have tested this 12 EMA right here, we are making higher highs and higher lows. Today is the first candle where we have a red candle, which is covering this body. So it should find support around 339, 3995. And I think it did once it make the lows. It will allow the 12 EMA to catch up, and we're getting tighter into a zone. So next week specifically, we'll have bigger earnings. So we will have much more uh, moves coming out from ES. So I really want it to go above 4025, 4020. Like the actual area is 4030 because that's the red line area. 4035. If it does, then it gives me much more positivity that yes, I can go higher. In between 4020 will become my stop loss. So I want to go above 4034 for my long, and I would keep 4020 as my stop loss. And there is a zone between 4020 and 4005, which is a no trade zone. I'm going to mention about that here. 4020 to 4005 is no trade zone. It can be choppy. It can lead to difficult trades and options. Specifically, the sentiment is looking a little more bullish. So I'm going to give it 60% on the bullish side. Target is 4075 for now. And after that, 4120 area. So this is an area where I think we will have much more clarity. 4075 is much more, much more, I would say, once we break above this 38.2 Fibonacci, it will give us much more clarity because we have failed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times there. So it would be significant if we reach there. Honor, I do not refresh my regression channel frequently unless something comes out of this last range and stay there for a week or two. I tend to keep my regression channel as is. So in this case, if I reach 4170, I would update my regression channel. Until then, I would like to keep this as is. Okay, on the downside, I would like to go short below 3995. So sell below 3995, stop loss is 405005. First target is 3950. I'm just rounding it up. And here we are making higher high, higher lows next to long-term trend line. And here 1234 is positive, so 3915. But as it is basing in this region, like it broke above this area, it based above 3995 for quite some time. Look at all these candles. None of them have back-to-back higher highs, high lows, right? All of them either had a higher high and then next day it had a lower high. In this case, for last 3 days, even today, we still have a higher high and higher low. So which shows some significant uh, positive momentum, which is in the market. That's ES. So I'm going to save this now. NQ. And if market is going to move, NQ will be a biggest beneficiary of that. NQ is coming similar to ES. NQ is right there. 11,650 has been my target for quite some time now. Now 11,650, if we break, we could have maximum like a big move towards 12,000. That's a 350-point move, and then 12,300. So we can actually achieve this target because of the earnings. So I'll keep an eye. If we get rejected from here, we should come back and test 11,300, which is similar to what we have seen in ES. So this will be really, really interesting. I am expecting the earnings to be really, really good because the CPI inflation has come down in the last 1 quarter. Consumer spending has been really hot. So any company who is related to retail, like I've said on Amazon or Shopify, they should be really, really good. Any company which have business towards China, they should really benefit from the China reopening, and the expectations are really, really low set. So it will be easier beat and will can have a much better guidance. Plus, companies have cut down on significant expenses by laying off tens and thousands of people. So that could also be a beneficiary for tech companies. So I'm really positive on the earnings going forward, especially for this quarter. So I expect this to break out towards 12,300. So same thing, 11,650 and above. If I want to go long, I want to go long above 11,650, and my stop loss will be 11,600. My target will be 11,820 or 810 and 11,930. I'm giving it 60% and downside on the 40%. Same thing, higher high next to long-term trend line, and I need to find a zone for no trade, which will be in between 11,520 and 11,600. So no trade zone between 11,600 to 11,525. I want to sell this below 525. Stop loss 11,600 and target will be 11,475. 11,325. I'm reducing it to neutral because I think market is not short at this time. Saving it. If we break 11,300, then it will become negative. Triple Q. Triple Q has back-to-back high lows. Bullish candle support of 223.6 Fibonacci going towards zero retracement. 284, 290. These are possible targets for me for Triple Q. 284, 290. I want to buy above Friday's high, which is 281. So instead of 280, I want to go above 281. Stop loss will be 279 now. Same thing, increasing it to 60%, have higher highs, high lows, back to back for 3 days. Uh, Triple Q is still lagging on 1234 EMA. So most likely in this week, it will catch up and the positive divergence will take the 12 EMA above the 34 EMA and will have some positive momentum. If I have to go short, I would go short below 279. $281. Target would be 277.50 and 274.5. So this is 40%. Good. So this is about all the indexes and futures which I trade. So if you have any questions, please post that on the chat. I would love to reply as much as I can. I'm going to move towards stickers now. Apple. So Apple had a bullish engulfing day. Apple took the support of 61 Fibonacci plus 12 EMA, and it's coming towards some resistance, which is 34 EMA and the Fibonacci level. Fibonacci level is not a significant resistance, but if market has to go higher, Apple should break out from here. So Apple from neutral, I'm moving towards positive territory and reducing it to neutral. So its first thing is bullish engulfing. Okay. Second thing, it has back tested 12 EMA, which is positive. Back tested support of 12 EMA. Now it should break above 34 EMA, which is 135.50. So Apple, I would love to go long above 135.50. My targets will be 136.75 or 65. And then this area, which is 140-ish. I'm giving it 60% because for last couple of days, it has managed the momentum. Now, where should be my stop loss? You see right here, we made the top and the same thing we made the top here. So 134 should act as a good support because it was acting as a good resistance. So 134 is my stop loss. In case I have to short, I would love to short here and try to test this 61 and the 12 EMA. So I would love to short below 134, keeping 135.50 as my stop loss. And my target will be 131.75 and 128.75. I'm giving it 60-40. Apple may not be the company which is going to give us a massive positive results. I'm more inclined towards Amazon and towards Meta, but Apple is something which may disappoint big time. That's why I'm saying 40-70, 41-60 is an area where we need to look back and see what is the impact of these earnings. AMD, I am certainly bullish. AMD also has an inside day. So AMD is an inside day. So break above this will be significant. The long-term 12 EMA and 34 EMA have converged. It looks much better to me. I think we are in line to hit 74, 75 area on AMD. I'm pretty much positive on AMD. My stop loss will be 70, clean 70. And inside up, continuation. So there was a breakout. There's one more inside day now. So I'm gonna just mention inside day. And I love to buy above 7150 area. What will be my target? First is clean resistance 7450, and then these long-term resistance line, which is 72 or 73. So let's take 72.5. So I'm really bullish on AMD. I'm going to give it 70%. So this is 70%. I'm going to give it in a blue color because I'm much more positive on AMD as of now. So anything which I'm very much positive, confident, I just tag it in a different color. Okay. I'll go to NVIDIA, Harun. Thank you, Jamblaya. Kevin, sure. I posted my link in that channel, Discord channel as well. Hopefully, you can use that. Amazon, I'm very much positive on Amazon, and a massive bullish engulfing candle has reclaimed the long-term like channel which Amazon used to run. There are massive back-to-back gaps which needs to be addressed in Amazon. One is this earning gap where the low is 109. So I think we are going towards that 109 because this is a very positive momentum in the last few days, all the way from 80, 81 area, a significant base. This is something similar which is happening in AMD as well. Back to back, we have bullish engulfing, and we should see some really good moves on Amazon. So Amazon is looking towards 101. So I'm going to bring this target here, and next target is 106, 105, 105.85. Where should I buy? I really want to buy and keep this trend line as my stop loss. So 97.50 will be like for tomorrow. 97.50 should be a good stop loss. 97.50. And where should I buy? I want to buy above Friday's high, which is 98.50. See, when I'm thinking to buy above Friday's high, it means that I want to see whether the price action is that much confident to take it higher, or it wants to keep it in that range. So definitely it's going towards 105, 106. Boeing is one more ticker, which I'm always confident, always loved Boeing. Uh, it's moving towards 219 area, which is a really beautiful area where it has struggled in the past right here, and we are making a massive W. So a breakout of W should take it towards 239, 240 very easily. So 219 has been a struggling area in the past, 219, 220. It's on the same range. The only thing is the stop loss will move towards 212. Yeah, stop loss is right there. In case I want to buy this in the range 214 to 216. If it comes in this range, I think we are very much positive on Baba, not Baba, Boeing. I want to see 219, 222, and then there was a resistance on 226, 227, 228, in fact. So it's 228. Baba is holding 112, 115 area. Like it's trying its best to hold breakdown, but somehow it's managing to hold this area, which is bullish for me. And we are trying to hit certain areas. Like 126 is something, 127, something where it should find some resistance. Let me just extend this to right to have much more cleaner patterns. I'm gonna reduce this one for the time being. Cancel the rise. Yes. So this is the previous Fibonacci extension. Again, I do not remove my Fibonacci or my regression channel unless and until there's significant need for it. I do add new, and I keep on canceling the extensions in case it is required. Right now, 114, 115 is a significant support for uh, Baba. It's holding that, and from there I have target towards 127. So I'm gonna keep because Baba has run really good from all the way 60s to 120s, roughly 120s, which is really positive. So I'm gonna keep it neutral because it is really so 115 is my stop loss. I want to buy in the range of 116, 117. My target will be there's a gap towards 121 and 127. CRM. CRM is right in that range of a breakout. Similar, like it's consolidation 4 days back to back. I think one good move can take it really higher. So it's a good consolidation, good setup. Possible move towards a higher breakout is coming as soon as we hit 151. So I'm going to keep this. I would say break consolidation is happening. 4 days of consolidation, and it has a good support like 127. Good support went up, break out the resistance. 1234 is giving me positive intent. 50 Fibonacci is providing me good support. A breakout of 51 will be massive. We can directly see 157 very easily on uh, CRM. Google. Google is something similar like 91, 92 range. It's holding very nicely. 91, 92 has potential towards going to 96, 97 area. I think it will remain similar. Yeah, it's inverted head and shoulders, very positive. So Google can really move. So nothing changes in Google or CRM. They are the same level. Etsy could be one of the another companies which can really benefit. So in the past, we were discussing past week we're discussing about Etsy right here, and then since 120 we have seen almost 7-8% of move, which is towards 133, 134. Now it is consolidating in this range, is not making newer lows, it's making a higher high and definitely a higher low. So in this case, 133 should be a good stop loss. 133 target should be 142, and it sees a good mover. So 142 and 152. I will not be surprised if we can hit 142 and 152 in next few days. It's a bullish engulfing candle. And I want to buy above 136. PayPal, Square, these companies have inside days, and it's coming to a region like I was short on PayPal at 225, 226 in this region. Since then, it has come down and broken all those records. Now it is trying its best to regain that 81 area. The momentum is showing positive trend inside day, and it's one half of the inside day, inverted head and shoulders. Maybe it will go to one more time 87, come back and then go higher, but is a potential towards this so that it can make the neckline, right? So 87.90 is a good potential for PayPal. It closed right on that range, so nothing changes, but it is an inside day and the mention inside day. Meta. Meta is something which is inside day one more time. It's looking positive. If it comes to 133, that will be really good. But in case of inside days, always try to go above previous high or a previous low. Previous low is 131, which is very difficult because we have broken out from the trend line, and we have Fibonacci level which we have crossed. So I would think that it's a possibility of breaking on the higher side. And as I said, I'm more bullish on the Amazon and Meta side. So 145 is clearly in line for me. Like earnings is totally different, but it can actually run towards earnings towards 145. So I want to buy Meta above 137.5, which is, I'm going to remove the best for CPI because it has already done that move. It is breaking out. Yes. Microsoft, MSFT. MSFT, if market has to move higher, Microsoft has an inside week and an inside day. 239.40, roughly 240 is an area where it needs to break out towards 251. There's no resistance. If market has to push higher, Microsoft should give it a push. So these levels, like, we have consolidated a lot in the last 2 days. If it cannot break it, it's inside week, inside day, a breakout will be massive. 251. I'm gonna make it 70%. This is the second 70%, and I'm making positive. Again, I will only go into these trades if these levels come to me. If these levels do not come, I'm not trading this. Out of these 20 or 18 tickers, you will need to find one ticker which works for you and then trade that. There's no need to trade more than 2 or 3 tickers because then you will end up in over trading zone and will get losses. Better to choose one, wait for the right time, wait for the right opportunity, and every day 1 or 2 tickers give you that opportunity. Not right at the open, like even if it opens above this area, we'll wait, we'll see whether it's coming to our price or not. We are not rushing into a trade. Whenever we are going to rush, we'll end up in losses. Netflix. Netflix has earnings this week, and Netflix is almost there right here. So pre-run is there on Netflix, and I've shown last time that it's moving in this channel. If it breaks out here, it will be really good, but I have serious doubts about the breakout. So I would like to see this act as a resistance 340, 345 range. But in the meanwhile, because earnings are there may be a potential uh, ER run up. So I would like to see buy on dip on Netflix. I'm reducing it to neutral. If it comes in this range, I will try to do a run towards 340. And at 340, I would love to take a shot on Netflix for the earnings. Nvidia. Nvidia has a breakout which is going on, and it is not an inverted head and shoulders. Yet it will become, but that is around 190 area. So this is a potential. So 190-ish area, if it comes, then it becomes the inverted head and shoulders. So it's a potential, which is the case, but whether it's going to sustain or not, it's something which we need. 168 is an extremely good support now. So Friday we wanted 168, so we have 168. So 168 should act as a support loss. 173 and 180 are the targets. Buy in the range 168 to 170. Tesla. Tesla is trying to regain the 12 EMA back to back. Now, I don't know what will be the reaction of the market since they did the price cut and the inventory of used car has been sold. I really don't know the reaction. So assuming everything is positive and I go above 124, I have legs for 130 and 143. So 131, 143, and sell it below 122. Now, the couple of tickers which we did, I'm going to add them into my list. I'll copy them. Let me just. So I want to do JD and I want to do Square. JD is Chinese ticker and it's like dodgy, 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 dodgy. So something is brewing right here. It's a good bull pennant after the consolidation, a big gap up. So possibly a good support. It allow that 12 EMA to come forward. So 62 is a good support in case of JD. So 62 is the support or the stop loss. Target in our case will be 68, which is a good resistance. Once it breaks 68, it has massive positive momentum. So 68 is there, and then we goes toward 74-ish. That's consolidation happening in JD. We should buy it in a range between 63 to 64, and it's a good positive. Then I have Square. Square is also like it's holding on to this 69.50 area, 70 area. Uh, I wanted to like break above this and go toward 73 and 77. So I'm a little bit positive. It's an inside day on Square. So a move towards above 72, buy above 72. It's also an inside day. And this is also an inside day. So buy above 72. Stop loss is 69.50. My targets is 73.50 and 77. 77 is a little tough to cross, but similar to PayPal, I think they have potential to go to 77.50. So guys, this is it from me. If you have any questions or anything, you're more than welcome to join the call. I'm going to share the Zoom link in the chat. If anybody wants to talk, anybody has a ticker, you are more than welcome to talk, and discuss anything you have. So anybody who has any questions, I'm waiting for you all. Mm, I'm gonna do a 5-minute wait, and if people have questions, I'd love to answer. If not, then I would love you to uh, share your feedback, like and share my YouTube or Twitter, whatever you can, you should, and spread the word. Two people have joined. Do you have question, Ashish or Honor? Okay, I don't think so. Anybody has questions for tonight. So I'm going to close today's session. Thank you for joining in tonight. Uh, SE is falling wedge breakout. I can check SE. Let me just share falling wedge breakout pattern. So in this case, like you have this structure. You are not making newer lows, but you're kind of making lower highs. So in this case, we have not seen that. You are talking about this, but in this case, we are making no. It's not a falling wedge, not at all. Thank you, Manikata. I mean, Rajesh, shop. I have given the overview of shop on Friday when it was 37. That entered into Shopify along with Amazon, and it moved almost 39. I'm very much positive towards 50 on shop. Anybody has any other thing? All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining in. Bye bye. Good night. Take care.